Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to HeartConferenceNetwork.com and CMUEagles.com, wherever you may be joining us this evening. This is Phil Fortaleza. I'll be taking you through play-by-play this evening in substitution for the great CMU alum Charlie Brown, who is recovering from a heart issue. So, Charlie Brown, if you're out there watching this, we're praying for you. We're praying for a speedy and healthy recovery, and we hope to see you back here. We hope to see you back here soon. All right. So the matchup for this men's contest in the Heart: the CMU Eagles coming in at 14-9 overall, 11-6 in the Heart. The winners of 6 straight, good enough. That the conference record at 11-6, good enough for 6th place in the Heart. Currently behind one game behind, or a half game really, behind Mid-American Nazarene, who is just been a little bit of slippage for MNU lately, with 2 straight losses to Missouri Valley and Peru State respectively. Evangel on the other side, chasing firmly in 2nd place at a record of 14-4 in the Heart, 19-5 overall. It looks like William Penn has the 1 seed wrapped up as we head to the final stages of this 2022-23 season. But a very respectable season for Bert Capel's squad in his 3rd year at the helm for the Valor. Also the final year of Heart competition for the Evangel Valor, as they will head to the KCAC starting next school year. Evangel looking to secure more Heart success before they head on out. The record of 19-5 overall, 14-4, good enough for 2nd place with 1 half game ahead of Baker University, who are taking on Mid-American Nazarene down in Baldwin City, Kansas tonight. So we'll have the starters for you shortly, but in the meantime, we'll have the intros, the national anthem, all brought to you by the sweet pipes of the PA announcer Gary Linhart, the voice of Puckett Fieldhouse. So I'll step aside as Gary takes you through intros. Valor and Eagles coming up next here on the Heart Conference Network. That's PA announcer Gary Linhart taking you through intros. We've got Hart men's basketball on deck for you tonight from Puckett Fieldhouse in Fayette, Missouri. Welcome to CMUEagles.com and HartConferenceNetwork.com. It's a good one between two teams with double-digit wins on the ledger. The 19-5 Evangel Valor, 14-4 in the Hart, and the CMU Eagles at 14-9 overall, 11-6 in the Hart. The starters for CMU: Stubblefield, Jordan, May, Reeves, and Morris. And for Evangel, Alvarado, Pritchett, Martinborough, Accord, and Hunt. Opening tip is up. CMU controlling, and we're underway here from Fayette. Glad you're with us. Starting off man-to-man for Evangel. There's the burgundy red, CMU in their home grays. A three, good for Everett Stubblefield. CMU draws first blood, 3-0 CMU. Just 30 seconds in. Enrique Alvarado, top of the key. This is Martinborough, look out for Alvarado. Far side, Autry Accord. Good inlet. A little tardy was the CMU defense, and Idriel Martinborough will go to the line. The graduate out of Grand Bahama Island, Bahamas. The 2021 Hart honorable mention selection. So Evangel firmly in second behind William Penn, who's in action tonight against Clark over in Oskaloosa. Last year, Evangel making the NAI National Tournament, but saw their exit in the first round. Taking another step this year in the third year for Bert Capel's squad. Near side, driving is Stubblefield. Right-hander layup, good. So 5 for Stubblefield. He scored all the points for Central. Inside, Accord. Look out for Pritchett. Pritchett, and he's blocked. Back the other way goes Central. Credit Keenan Reeves with a block. Throwing one up was Jordan. Nothing doing. Back the other way go the Valor. Idriel Martinborough. Look out for Bryce Hunt. Far side Pritchett. Driving Accord. Off to meet him was James Jordan. Accord reassessing. 12 to shoot. A 3 for Pritchett is good. First on the board for Evangel is Josh Pritchett with the triple. Back top of the key, back out for James Jordan. Jordan driving, scoring, left hand. Jordan on the board with his first bucket, 7-3 Central Methodist. To avenge the previous loss, and a 3 for Enrique Alvarado. Three for Central, and it's like Bryce Hunt the culprit on the foul, and that'll be 3 shots for Jaquan Morris. So it's first personal on Hunt, first team foul for Evangel. 3 shots for Jaquan Morris, senior out of Peoria, Illinois, formerly of Eastern New Mexico University. This first one's good. So Morris averaging just under 10 points per game, 87.2 from the free throw line. The second one's good. Taking it up just a tad bit. Third one for Morris. He gets all 3. 10-6 Central Methodist. is Alvarado. Back out for Cord. Cord returning from a little bit of a hiatus. Finding himself as the elder statesman on this Valor squad as Bryce Hunt with the left-handed hook is good. 10-8 Central still leading, one-score game. Back out near side. Morris, back out for Stubblefield. Man-to-man defense for Evangel. Stubblefield driving. Stubblefield out near side. A 3 for Reeves. And another foul beyond the perimeter. Same culprit, Bryce Hunt's his second. Team foul number 2, and that's 3 shots once again for Central Methodist. This time Keenan Reeves taking it. So Reeves, the senior out of KC Mo, formerly of Southern Wesleyan University. Reeves on the season, 9.1 per game from the charity stripe, shooting the 69.6%. He gets the first one. He may get himself over 70%. Should he make the next 2? Second of 3 is good, and our first sub of the evening for the Valor in the form of Jace Coffey, the redshirt junior out of Oviedo, Florida. And Bryce Hunt getting a talking to by Bert Capel, probably for, dude, why are you fouling beyond the three-point line? And cashing in on all 3 shots was Keenan Reeves. Central 6 of 6 from the free throw line. 13-8 Central just underway. Almost a turnover by Evangel. Securing it back was Pritchett. A Cord for 3. A little long, rebounds CMU. The other way goes Morris. Morris driving, right-handed, and scores. So on a whistle and a stoppage here. Just curious as to why. There's a technical foul called. It's like on the Evangel bench. And head coach Bert Capel stating his case. Couldn't really exactly hear what he said. I'm not going to do the Rachel Moore and try to translate it, but it was probably something along the lines of, that is blinking fertilizer. So Morris at the line to shoot the technicals. Missing the first one. So 2 shots plus possession for Central. So early returns looking promising for CMU thus far, 16-14 to go. Morris' second one is good. I beg your pardon. 2 shots plus, well, not plus possession. Possession back to the Valor. Alvarado top of the key. Central looking to play man-to-man. Pritchett out for Martinborough. Near side. Alvarado driving. Dishing out back. Out to the far side for a Cord. Autria Cord. Good dish in. And good find for Josh Pritchett. Credit the assist to Edriel Martinborough. From one all-conference selection to another. 16-10 our score, 15:45 to go first half. An important game for conference standings. Central Methodist in pursuit of the 5 seed, looking possibly some slippage from Peru State as well to try and maybe secure one home contest. A 3. Too strong for Jaquan Morris. Rebound for Pritchett. Hart's very top-heavy this season in the men's game. It's a layup for Edriel Martinborough. Martinborough's got 2. 16-12 our score. Driving is Jordan. A 3 out for Stubblefield. Bouncing out. Turning over. Euro step. On second chance at Stubblefield. And he's got a bucket. Alvarado. Our side. 18-12 our scorer. Good start for Central Methodist. Adriel Martinborough. Back out for Pritchett. A 3 for Pritchett is good. Pritchett with 8 early points. Just 6 minutes into this contest. Pritchett is the leading scorer on this Valor team. As Isaiah May, should back out 19.1 for Josh Pritchett. For the 2021 Hart Honorable Mention. Isaiah May, 2 attempts at it, unable to cash in. Back the other way goes the Valor. Accord, Pritchett, fakes, drives, Euro step, right-hander, off the backboard and good. And quietly, Evangel has inched this a lot closer to a 1-point game, 13:57 to go. We'll have a 30-second timeout for Central Methodist. Matt Sherman will call time. So we'll stay with you while we have a short break. We'd like to thank our corporate partners for their continued support of Central Methodist Athletics, including MFA Oil, the Braun Home, Community Auto Sales and Service, Howard Electric Cooperative, Airlink, Drury Hotels, Missouri Pacific Lumber, BSN, MOX, and Steve Miller of Remax Boone Realty. Thank you so much for your continued support of CMU Athletics. Go Green! Just under 14 minutes, Evangel has closed the gap. 1-point game, Central on top 18-17. Jordan double teamed. Looks like our first sub coming in for Evangel in the form of number 20, Steven Salvi. Wide open is Morris. A 3. Book it. Turnover, and it looks like a held ball. It's like possession arrow pointing to Evangel. Like a tie-up between Accord and Isaiah May. Salvi to throw in. Soccer. To inbound. Accord. Top of the key. 10 to shoot. Accord will drive, baseline, looking for an inlet for Coffee, nothing doing. Back comes Stubblefield, right-hander, maybe got a piece of it was Pritchett. And it works on the part of the Valor. A couple subs coming in for Evangel in the form of Garrett DeVault, the freshman out of Norwood, Missouri. And then also number 14, Brock Smith. Brock Smith, the redshirt junior, 6'4" redshirt junior out of Republic, Missouri, local to Evangel. He's a former Drury Panther. Looks like Jaden McGrew checking in for Central for the first time tonight. Baseline. A lot of strength for Jace Coffey. A lot of strength and wherewithal to find it and get it in off the backboard. Jordan. Far side Stubblefield. Off screen Keenan Reeves. Back to Reeves. Reeves, far side. There's a 2-3 zone and Stubblefield attacks it directly and scores with the left. 23-19 for you Monsters Inc. fans. You'll love that. 12-14 to go first half. Oh, good inlet and a left-handed finish by Steven Salvi. McGrew. Less zone, more man-to-man this time for the Valor. Stubblefield. And Aaron pass goes out of bounds. Possession back to Evangel. Smith. Out top of the key for Alvarado. Alvarado throwing one up and drawing the foul. This will be the first one on Everett Stubblefield. Only the second team foul in just under 9 minutes for Central Methodist. As Marcus Anthony will check in for the first time. Local kid out of Jefferson City, Missouri, the 6'2 sophomore. It is high school ball at Elias Catholic. So Alvarado makes the first one. So Marcus Anthony checking it. It's like Trent Lyles checking in, the junior out of Sedalia, Missouri, playing his JUCO ball at nearby State Fair Community College. Second one, no good. 1 of 2 at the line for Enrique Alvarado. Man-to-man for Evangel. Another errant pass. Turnover. Adriel Martinborough will check back in. So at Alvarado, Pritchett, and Martinborough, the key cogs in all conference selections for this Evangel squad. And the drive, left hand finish is good by Steven Salvi. He's got 4. The first lead of the night for the Valor. Promising start for CMU and a turnover. It's like a legal screen on Jayden McGrew immediately after passing. So that's his first. Team foul number 3 for Central. Slowly gaining momentum is Evangel. Salvi. Out for Coffey. Coffey far side for Martinborough. Martinborough in. Saved. Back top of the key, 10 to shoot. Coffey turned over. CMU the other way. 3 on 2. This is Jordan. Counted and 1. So Jordan checking for the first. James Jordan will shoot the N1 as Charlie Bronikowski checks in for the first time tonight, the 6'6 sophomore out of Boonville, Missouri. It is high school ball at Boonville High School as well. Another sub coming in for Central. Jaquan Morris returned to the floor. Looks like they're giving that foul to Steven Salvi. That's his first and team's second. Should be team's third. A 3. To tip in by, looks like Jace Coffey was there for it. 10 minutes to go, 26-26 our score. Next stoppage for our first media timeout of the evening. Bronikowski in and finishing. Good dish out, good dish by Trent Lyles. Good find at the baseline. Team fouls even at 3. A foul on Bronikowski. And that should take us to our first media timeout of the evening, the under 10. So, timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. This 28-26, CMU holding a slim lead. 9:45 to go first half. This is CMUEagles.com, HeartConferenceNetwork.com. All right, well, welcome back to CMUEagles.com. Before we headed to the timeout, Charlie Bronikowski fouling Adriel Martinborough. So Martinborough to the line for 2. 9:45 to go first half. Eagles holding a slim 2-point lead, 28-26. Evangel inching closer with that first made free throw. So last time these two teams met, it was an absolute shootout down in Springfield. So January 16, and Evangel getting possession back, driving his Pritchett and fouling his Bronikowski, or I beg your pardon, turnover. It looked like he stepped on the sideline, so possession back to CMU. So shootout down in Springfield, a 99-84 win for Evangel. 26 points for Manrique Alvarado, and all 5 starters in double figures in that contest. So early returns looking promising tonight for Central. His driving is Trent Lyles, but looks like he turned over briefly, but shot clock still at 10. Oh, looks like they reset it. No change of possession, or was a change of possession. A 3 for Lyles, short. So Evangel, back on January the 16th, shot nearly 60% from the field. That's stolen by Marcus Anthony. Bronikowski, spin move, far side. Lyles, a 3. Bouncing, no good. Salvi for Brock Smith. Here's a cord. Inside post. Dish it back out. A 3. Book it for Brock Smith. So back and forth we go. Evangel on top this time. 2-point lead, 28-30. 8:14 to go. There's Marcus Anthony. Another errant. Looked like an errant pass. Looked like it probably poked out by Evangel. So a quadrumvirate of subs coming in for Central Methodist. Stubblefield, Jordan, Keenan Reeves, and Jaquan Morris back on the floor. And 1 sub coming in for Evangel in the form of Adriel Martinborough. Driving. Our side, Stubblefield, and a lot out of control is James Jordan. Offensive foul. Back the other way goes. Possession back to Evangel. So Jane McGrew checking in for CMU. Inside the key, driving. Martinborough will go to the line for 2. Keenan Reeves charged with the foul, team foul number 6, so next foul will result in free throws. First one is bouncing in and out for Adriel Martinborough. Efficient score, 10.4 per game, but his free throw shooting has just not been there. It's only shooting 55% on the season. So right on brand, 1 of 2 from the line for Martinborough. Stubblefield, 3-2 man-to-man for Evangel. Our side, Reeves looking to reset, think otherwise. Back to the top of the key for Stubblefield. Stubblefield doing himself. Deep 3. Rebound, Accord. Accord. So poked out by Jaquan Morris. Possession remaining with Evangel, 19 to shoot. Garrett DeVault checking in for the Valor alongside Jace Coffey. 7:15 to go first half. Evangel leading 31-28. There's DeVault. for Pritchett. Trying to work it inside for Cord. And a foul. It's a foul on Isaiah May. Should be a single bonus situation. First personal for Isaiah May. So 1-1 for Autry Accord. So Autry Accord. On his final year of eligibility after a little bit of a hiatus, and he started his playing career at Evangel back in 2017, and a couple of years for Evangel for taking a 3-year hiatus for personal reasons and to really work on himself, but he's found his way back to the Evangel roster, and he's really providing a lot of wisdom for this young and up and coming Valor team. And with the Accord with the steal, like a Hail Mary type heave behind the back the other way goes Stubblefield. A 3 for Morris. Book it. $12 points for Jaquan Morris. And a little helter-skelter from Evangel. Back the other way goes the Eagles. McGrew in for Reeves. He'll finish. 33 all. 6:15 to go, first half. It's a couple careless turnovers by Evangel. And then another one. Aaron pass going back the other way for CMU. So Evangel inching quietly ever closer and taking the lead a couple times, but 3 possessions, 3 turnovers, and CMU looking to take advantage. Stubblefield out for May. Far side, trying to pressure out towards midcourt, and a foul. This will be the first one on Jace Coffey. Team foul number 5. Checking in for Evangel will be Brock Smith, replacing Jace Coffey. Central inbound on the far side. 33 all. Keenan Reeves. Man-to-man for the vast majority of the first half, and they're looking to continue it. Now they go back into a 3-2 zone. Reeves. Driving, baseline. Teardrop. Evangel will take over. Alvarado. Here's side Accord. Here's Pritchett. Pritchett looking to work posts. Outlet for Brock Smith. Brock Smith driving, nothing doing. In for Pritchett. A cutting Josh Pritchett. And good find by Brock Smith. Back and forth we go. Evangel back on top by 2. Driving. Good closeout by Evangel. On McGrew. McGrew inlet for Keenan Reeves. Poked out. Possession remaining with CMU. 5 with 14 to shoot. Steven Salvi checking in, and Martinborough will check back in as well. Pritchett and Martinborough, mainstays here on Evangel for the last 3 seasons. A fake. Go for May. A 3. Morris. No good. Rebound for Salvi. Martinborough. Our side for DeVault. Alvarado. CMU pressuring on the perimeter. Driving is Alvarado. Blocked by Stubblefield, but it looks like he might have caught some skin, so resulting in a foul for Stubblefield, to the dismay of the CMU faithful. The second foul for Stubblefield. So Alvarado will go to the line for two. First one good for Alvarado. As Marcus Anthony checks back in. So Alvarado good on both. He's got 6. Man-to-man pressure out near half court for Evangel. Anthony. Oh, and a bad pass. A turnover for Evangel. And Duval Cash making him pay. And Matt Sherman will call time. 3:57 to go. Full timeout on the floor for CMU. 4-point lead for Evangel, 37-33. As we head to break, CMUEagles.com, HeartConferenceNetwork.com. (39-33) our score. Evangel up by 6, 3:57 to go here in Fayette in the first half. CMU will inbound. Check on some of the scores out in the heart. Missouri Valley up 35-19 over in Parkville. Mount Mercy up 34-25 in Cedar Rapids. We attempted inlet for Keenan Reeves, nothing doing. Turnover the other way for Evangel. It's Pritchett. Alvarado driving. Fadeaway jumper. No good. It's McGrew the other way. I got Lyles. Lyles. A 3 for Morris. Got it. Morris with 15. With the assist by Trent Lyles. A 3 on the other side for Evangel, and it's good for Steven Salvi. 42-36 Evangel. Inside 3 minutes. A very entertaining first half so far. Between two teams with Hart Championship aspirations. A drive by Lyles. Lyles will throw one up wildly, but there to rebound and finish is Keenan Reeves. Reeves has 7. DeVault. Far side, Pritchett. Anthony on him. A dish. Now for Martinborough. 7 to shoot. A 3 for Alvarado, and he buries it. That's 9 from Enrique Alvarado. He's 2 of 2 from 3. He's got 9. Far side, Anthony driving. Right hand throws up, gets his own rebound. The foul on the floor. So the foul on Alvarado, that's his first, 7th team foul. So single bonus for the Eagles. Accord checking back in for Evangel. And Marcus Anthony to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Anthony on the season from the charity stripe, 75%. Anthony's first one is up and good. So first year at the helm for Matt Sherman with a record of 14-9 overall, 11-6 in the Heart. It's a very respectable start for the first-year head coach, taking over for his father, Jeff Sherman, after so many years at the helm for CMU. And a top-tier opponent right in front of him here in Fayette, who's looking to inch closer. 2-score game so far. Pritchett a 3, short, rebound. Anthony, back the other way goes Central. Slowing it down is Trent Lyles. Lyles, out for Morris, a 3. No good. Rebound Anthony. Anthony driving. Morris throws it up and good. Maybe some contact on that layup. Morris looking for a foul, doesn't get it. Left open for 3 is Alvarado. It's short. Back the other way goes Central. Marcus Anthony driving. He'll try it himself. Left hand. Looks like the foul will be called on the floor. No shot. 8th team foul for Evangel. Another 1-and-1 for Marcus Anthony. Foul called on Autry Accord, his 2nd foul. Team's 8th. 1-on-1 for Marcus Anthony. One up and rebounded. Inside 1 minute. Entertaining first half, 1-score game. Evangel up by 3, 45-42. Alvarado back out for Pritchett. Anthony for Edgerell Martinborough. 7 to shoot. Salvi a 3 and buries it. 2nd 3 for Salvi. He's got 10. And a timeout for Evangel. Just clutch threes, like CMU inching just a little bit closer, but Evangel as a firm contender for the Hart Championship, spreading the lead out even further. 48-42 with 29.4 to go first half. So we'll stay with you. Let's take a look at some of the other scores around the Hart. I mentioned the Valley Park matchup there at halftime. Valley up 41-29. And on a personal note, just wanted to wish Jace, the son of Chad Lance, Missouri Valley's well-esteemed guard Jace Lance, on a speedy recovery from a heart issue suffered over the past week. He seems to be in good spirits now, but we're wishing you a healthy recovery, and hopefully getting back to being able to live your life, doing what you want to do. 15 seconds to go, first half. Looks like Central will play for the final possession. Lyles. McGrew will throw one up with the left and scoring. So 2-score game at the half, 48-44 our score, 20 minutes in the books. Evangel over CMU. So taking a look at the rest of the scores around the Hart, William Penn up comfortably after one half a play against Clark over in Oskaloosa. A real defensive struggle over in Peru, Nebraska. It's 22-14, Peru State over Benedictine. Peru State has just been absolutely on a tear lately. 13-5, but seems like they're surging late and at the right time. Graceland 33-18 over Grandview. 2:03 to go in half number one over there. And it's knotted up at 40. It's baked over in Baldwin City, Pioneers and Wildcats. As far as standings go, it's significant for CMU because those two teams are chasing each other. So should CMU take care of business tonight, they should be able to gain ground on somebody. But here in Fayette, 48-44, Evangel on top. So 20 minutes in the book, so you have another 20 for you on the other side. We'll join you on the other side. This is CMUEagles.com, HeartConferenceNetwork.com. Welcome back to CMUEagles.com and HeartConferenceNetwork.com. So, like we did in the women's contest, wanted to give an opportunity for Jay-Sean Northington to give you our halftime recap. So let's hand the mic over to Jay-Sean, and he'll recap the first half and get you ready for the second half.
Thank you again, Phil, for the opportunity. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, just to give you guys a quick update from the first half of the game so far. We got for Evangel, Josh Pritchett with 12 points, and he's the second person. No, Stephen. Is it Stephen or Stephen? Stephen. I'm so sorry about that. Stephen. He has 10 points, and he's the second Evangel player that is in double digits so far. You have one more that's on the verge of getting another double digits is Alvarado, number 0, and he has 9 points so far. He's 2 for 3 from the three-point line, so it's him and Josh. That's 2 for 3 from the three-point line, and you have Salvi, which has 10 points. He is perfect from the three-point line. And on the other end, we have Jaquan Morris with an amazing 17 points in the first half, just sparking it from the three-point line. He's 50%, 3 from 6, 4 for 5 from three-point free throw line. 0 rebounds. You have Everett Stubblefield just making it look way too easy, just getting to the bucket, getting to the rack. He's 4 from 8 from field goal. And you have Quentin Reeves with 7 points. He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line, 2 for 2. He's perfect from the field goal range. So your score 44-48. Your Eagles are trailing by 4 points. So if I was the coach, I would say the game plan for coming out in the second half is to defense, rebound, most definitely, and just take better shots and just keep moving the ball around and move at a quicker pace and at a safe pace. Take precaution. Thank you again.
All right, nicely done by Jay-Sean Northington with your halftime recap, presented by no one, but the entire program, this entire operation is funded is sponsored by Let's Pay Some Bills right now. Continue to thank our corporate partners for their continued support of CMU athletics, including MFA Oil, the Braun Home, Community Auto Sales and Service, Howard Electric Cooperative, Airlink, Drury Hotels, Missouri Pacific Lumber, BSN, MOX, and Steve Miller of Remax Boone Realty. So points in the paint, CMU up 22-18. If there's any statistics that stand out, it's pretty much been played even so far. Turnovers even at 8 for both squads. But Evangel just whenever they've gotten to whenever they wanted to shoot from the perimeter, they are shooting they are 7 of 11 from 3 for good for 63.6%. So we'll see if look to see if Matt Sherman has any 3-2 in mind, or if he continues to press out towards full court or half court as well, just to see if they can do some damage from prevent any damage from the perimeter. The start of the second half will begin. CMU will inbound. Morris inbounding for Everett Stubblefield. It's a good one so far in Fayette, and off we go in the second half. Valor and Eagles. One last time here in Fayette for Evangel Valor as members of the Heart of America Athletic Conference, and they'll look to end it on a winning streak. They were victorious here in Puckett Fieldhouse last season as well. Driving is Stubblefield, left-hand roller, no good. Great save, a 3 for Morris. Unable to capitalize on the efforts of Isaiah May, but he is able to draw a foul. Foul charged to Josh Pritchett, his first of the half for the Valor. So that'll result in the shot clock reset. Fresh 24 CMU. Your side, driving is May, and looks like he'll pay the piper for that one. Offensive foul on Isaiah May, his first of the half for CMU. Changes in our score. 48-44 Evangel. It's underway in the second half. Good drop for Alvarado. Rebound. And able to capitalize with Bryce Hunt. Back the other way go the Eagles. And Aaron pass. I think that's the third time James Jordan has been trying to connect with Isaiah May, but nothing doing. Maybe just a little bit too mustard on those inlets. Out for Evangel. Got to the perimeter for Alvarado. Accord. In for Bryce Hunt. Hunt will take a mid-range himself. Rebounds CMU. 1-on-3. Goes James Jordan. He'll pump the brakes. Our side, Stubblefield. Back out Stubblefield once more. Morris. Inlet for Reeves. Reeves, no good. Rebound for Bryce Hunt. Alvarado going to drive. Back dishes out for Pritchett. This is Autry Accord. Our side for Hunt. Getting a hand in was Lyles. Or Morris, I beg your pardon. A good fadeaway jumper by Pritchett. Pritchett, he's got 14. 6 of 8 from the field. Stubblefield will drive right into the defense of Bryce Hunt. And they've been moving on that one, blocking foul on Evangel. And Bryce Hunt, that's his third. That's something to watch. Something to watch there. That's his third foul. It looks like Bert Capel will remain with the same line, or will remain with the status quo. Far side, Morris, open for three. Too strong. Rebound for Reeves. And a held ball by Accord. Possession arrow pointing to Evangel, and they'll take over. 6-point lead for the Valor, 50-44, 17:32 to go. It's underway second half. Alvarado driving. Going to facilitate, finds Martinborough. Pritchett, near side, guarded by Jordan. Going to go off screen. Martinborough back out Pritchett. He'll try three himself. Too strong. Rebound, Martinborough. Alvarado, far side. Martinborough will drive. This time a three for Alvarado. It's good. Nothing but the bottom for Manrique Alvarado. Third three of the night for Alvarado. He's 3 of 4 and he's good for 12 points. Near side for CMU. Stubblefield, deep three. Nothing but oxygen. So 3 on the shot clock for Central as they'll maintain possession. Stubblefield inbound. May not allow time to work. A good defensive stand for Evangel. Here's Accord the other way. Accord. Far side Accord. Man-to-man defense for CMU. Inlet for Alvarado. Alvarado fadeaway, no good. Here comes Stubblefield. Full head of steam. James Jordan blocked by Pritchett. And a foul called on Pritchett. Second team foul for Josh Pritchett. Third team foul for Evangel. 2 shots for James Jordan, the graduate out of Detroit, Michigan, formerly of Eastern New Mexico University. If CMU is looking to make this a thing, we're looking to get James Jordan going, averaging 18.7 per game. So far tonight, only 6. Jordan makes both. (53-46), Evangel. 7-point lead for the Valor. Salvi in for Bryce Hunt. And using that elbow, that's 4 on Bryce Hunt. Back the other way goes CMU. And because of severe foul trouble, Bryce Hunt will take a seat. And Jace Coffey will check in. So we'll look to see if CMU will look to exploit that. The absence of Bryce Hunt. And to play more perimeter. Poked out, 15 to shoot. DeVault will check in for Evangel. Made inbound on Stubblefield. Morris will drive. Tried himself against 3 defenders. Nothing doing. Rebound by Jace Coffey. Defensive stops here to start the second half for Evangel. And this lead slowly growing. Inlet for Garrett DeVault, and he'll go to the line. So second on James Jordan. DeVault to the line for 2. DeVault, the true freshman out of Norwood, Missouri, and going to the respective high school. Marcus Anthony will check in for Central. Two from the line for DeVault. Stubblefield. Man-to-man continuing for, actually looks more like a 2-3 zone. A 3 for Anthony. Book it. 5 points for Marcus Anthony, his first 3 of the evening. 6-point lead for Evangel. Wide open is Coffey. And that one bouncing off of the shot clock. Possession back to CMU. Look to take advantage. Stubblefield off screen from Isaiah May. Stubblefield will work it inside for Reeves. Reeves back out Anthony. Stubblefield will reset once again. Will spread out. Trying to go off screen off of Reeves. Stubblefield will look to drive. Good inlet for Anthony. Anthony will reverse off the right. No good. Too much mustard. Back the other way goes Evangel. A 3 for Salvi. Nothing but oxygen. Brock Smith in for Evangel. And Josh Pritchett, I'm sure it will be a short stint on the bench. Coach Capel will look to get his all-conference honorable mention player from last year back in very shortly. Driving is Morris. Morris in for Reeves, and he finishes. 4-point lead Evangel. Central creeping a little bit closer. Quick 3 for Salvi, nothing doing. And Central another opportunity. Stubblefield. Back out for Reeves. Reeves for Morris. Morris back for Reeves. Lather, rinse, repeat. Back for Morris once again. Far side dish out. Euro step for Isaiah May. One score game, 55-53. Evangel. A timeout for Evangel. 13:04 remaining. It's like a full timeout for Evangel. We'll stay right here with you. Give you some updates on some other scores around the Heart. Also another opportunity to thank our corporate partners for their continued support of CMU Athletics, including Steve Miller, Remax Boone Realty, MOX, BSN, Missouri Pacific Lumber, Drury Hotels, Airlink, Howard Electric Cooperative, Community Auto Sales and Service, The Braun Home, and MFA Oil. The second half games underway. Missouri Valley up comfortably on Park, 52-36, 11-17 to go in that one. Mount Mercy holding a 6-point lead up in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 49-43 lead over Culver Stockton. William Penn, perennial conference powerhouse William Penn, up 75-57 over in Oskaloosa. CMU will play William Penn at home here on the 18th of October. October, what am I doing? Still in soccer mode. On the 18th of February. Peru State up 37-30, 15:24 to go in that one. Graceland up nearly 20 over in Lamoni. Very tight one in Baldwin City. Baker and Mid-American Nazarene, 1-point game there. Back to Fayette, though. Evangel going to stop the bleeding. Central erase most of that single-digit lead. Attempt for Salvi. Rebound, Isaiah May, and a foul on Salvi. So that's his second, team's fifth. Whistle stop before the inbound. So I had to reset the shot clock. Shot clock back to 30. It's a golden opportunity for CMU here. One-score game, 55-53, just under 12:40 to go. A key matchup for seeding as Central looks to get into the home side of the Hart Conference Tournament. Salvi looking to poke, nothing doing. Inside the post. Scramble for the ball. Big collision near side. 4 to shoot. In for Reeves, and he cashes in. We're tied at 55. Phenomenal composure by Central. Bodies flying, ball flying everywhere, but Central able to maintain composure, and this game is tied. A 3. Answering right away is Alvarado. And just like that, Evangel back in front. Stubblefield will drive, got an opening. He'll try it himself. Right-handed teardrop is good. Back and forth we go. Like a foul on the floor called on Central Methodist. Looks like it'll be on Stubblefield. It'll be his third. Jaden McGrew will check in for Everett Stubblefield. Inbound on the baseline for Evangel. Build this matchup as a key contest between two Hart contenders and has definitely lived up to the billing so far. 11:20 to go. A big 3 for Martinborough. Time Central looks to have an answer. Evangel answering the bell. This is McGrew. McGrew looking to drive. Spin move, loses the ball. Like a held ball or jump ball. Possession arrow remaining with Central Methodist. As promised, Josh Pritchett checking back in for Evangel. Won't be surprised if he sees action the rest of the way. Just under 11 minutes to go. 4-point game. Isaiah May finishing. Good find on the inbound for CMU. Accord for Pritchett. Open three, Martinborough. Bouncing out. Rebound, CMU. McGrew, far side for Morris. Back to McGrew. Inlet for Keenan Reeves, and he finishes. Tie ball game once again. Central in their own right answering the bell once again. Tie ball game, 61-61. Driving, Accord. Back out Pritchett. In the post for Salvi. Outlet pass for Martinborough. He'll try it himself for mid-range. Bouncing out. Rebound Central. Reeves with the rebound. McGrew. Next stoppage will be immediate timeout. McGrew looking to work off screen from Keenan Reeves. Far side. Morris, a three. Got it! Got it! Clutch three, Jaquan Morris, and Central back on top, 64-61. Inlet for Pritchett. And fouled. Well, the foul called on Jaquan Morris. That's his first, team's fourth. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a barn burner here in Fayette, 64-61 as we head to the mandatory. 9:26 to go. Eagles on top. CMUEagles.com, HeartConferenceNetwork.com. All right, after the mandatory, Josh Pritchett to the line to shoot two. 3-point lead for Central, 9:26 to go. First one by Pritchett is no good. Pritchett, the leading scorer on this Valor squad, and by a wide margin, 19.1 per game, 80.7 from the free throw line. And he gets one of two. McGrew. 2-point lead CMU. Marcus Anthony. Far side, Morris. Anthony will drive. He'll try it himself from mid-range and buries it. That's 7 for Marcus Anthony. He's 2 of 4 from the field. Evangel. Chasing William Penn, who are up big up in Oskaloosa. Out of bounds, possession back for Evangel with 17 to shoot. And James Jordan will check back in. Again, alley-oop off the inbounds. Out of bounds. Possession back to CMU. So momentum teetering back towards Central Methodist, but don't discount the the capabilities of Evangel to creep back in. A big three, Morris. Way too much mustard. Back goes Audrey Accord. Accord will drive, dish it back out Pritchett. Pritchett working into post, back for Accord. Takes a drive, dishes back out for Martinborough. Back to Accord, far side. In for Salvi. 9 to shoot. Driving is Martinborough. Good defense for CMU. Into a thicket. 4 to shoot. Pritchett will have to just throw one up. Offensive foul. That's 3 for Pritchett. Team foul number 6. As we mentioned, Evangel 19-5 overall, 14-4 in the heart, firmly in second behind William Penn. With their pedigree and their resume should be good enough to at least secure a berth in the NAI National Tournament at large. And CMU having other plans. We can disrupt those plans a little bit. Anthony, big three. Rebound CMU for James Jordan. Jordan looking to drive baseline by himself. Anthony into the lane. Blocked again. Looks like a foul called on. Trying to get some clarity here. It's like the inadvertent reset of the shot clock. So 8 to shoot for Central. Inbound baseline for McGrew. Central working back out to the perimeter. 5 to shoot. James Jordan will have to start working quickly. Shakes his defender. Big three. Off front iron. Or off back iron, beg your pardon. Evangel looking to work quickly. And a little bit too much. Pritchett will drive. The foul on Jaden McGrew. That's his second, team's 5th. Five team fouls for Central, 6 for Evangel. Next foul on Evangel will result in free throws. At the 1-and-1 variety at least. Pritchett hounded by Morris. Pritchett top of the key. A 3 for Accord. Big rebound secured by Central. McGrew. Back out Morris. Big three. No good. Rebound the other way. And nothing but hardwood for Josh Pritchett. And he's unable to cash in. He'll go to the line. That's 4 on James Jordan, team 6th. And to the line goes Josh Pritchett. Pritchett's 1 of 2 from the line tonight. Make that 2 of 3. Stubblefield and May will check back in, replacing McGrew and Jordan. Jordan with 4 personal. They look to get him right in one of their big Central's big scorers, ready for a stretch run just in case they need to come back from a deficit. The Stubblefield take it up. Man-to-man has not changed at all for Evangel. Inlet, well read by Accord. It's a hand in. Turnover, back for Evangel. Accord thought about the deep three. Look to set up one of his teammates, Martinborough. Far side, Alvarado. Pritchett. Defended by Reeves. Pritchett, post move. Just try and stretch one in with the lefty. No good. Blocked Salvi. Salvi, third opportunity is good this time. And we are tied once again, 66 all, with 6:10 to go. Anthony, back out Morris. This is Stubblefield. Still man-to-man look for Evangel. Stubblefield maybe look to drive and look to create. Stubblefield does exactly just that. Throws one up, and he'll go to the line. So Adriel Martinborough, his first team's 7th, and it will be two shots for Everett Stubblefield. Stubblefield, 76.5% from the charity stripe this season. And the first one gives CMU back the lead. 5:47 to go. Garrett DeVault will check in. (68-66), 5:40 to go. Alvarado. Man-to-man look for CMU. Alvarado will drive. Dish out. Pritchett. Alvarado once again. Look to throw one up. It looked like he might have had Martinborough if he could just dish it in, but he decided to do it himself. Possession back to Central. Central back the other way, an opportunity to extend the lead. There's Stubblefield. Two-three zone this time for Evangel. And Stubblefield will work his way to the line. Second on Martinborough, team's 8th. 2 shots for Everett Stubblefield. Stubblefield 2 of 2 from the line. I hope I just didn't put myself on the broadcaster's jinx probation just now. Oh, good, I'm safe. Big free throw here for Stubblefield, looking to make it a 2-score game. As Autry Accord will check back in, replacing Garrett DeVault. Stubblefield, 4-4. Alvarado. Wide open is Accord. Short. Rebound Central. Anthony and Stubblefield, back to Stubblefield, will set it up just beyond the Eagle Stubblefield drives himself. No contact. Back for Evangel, and the breakaway for Alvarado. Unable to cash in, and Valor bench begging for a foul. Anthony, back out. Stubblefield, a 3. Got it! $18 points for Everett Stubblefield, and none bigger than that 3 right there. A timeout for Evangel, 4:16 to play. Eagles 73, Evangel 66. CMUEagles.com, HeartConferenceNetwork.com. Everett Stubblefield, 36.5 from 3, but none bigger than that last 3 to put Central Methodist up by 7 with 4:15 to go against a very quality Evangel Valor squad. Firmly in second place in the Heart, but Central having other things in mind, looking to pull closer towards the home side of the Heart Conference Tournament bracket. Here's a cord, back out Alvarado. Alvarado driving himself. Big rebound and falling to the floor, resulting in a travel for Isaiah May. Possession back to the Valor. And the Valor cashing in. This is Martinborough off the inbound. 5-point lead, Central on top, 73-68, 3:40 to go. Stubblefield. He's had the hot hand most recently. Looking to create, off screen by May. 2 defenders on him. Far side, Anthony driving baseline into the key. Throws one up. Nothing doing. Rebound, CMU. No, the basket will not count. Basket on, foul on the floor. So it's Martinborough's third. Team foul number 9. This is a 1-and-1 situation for Keenan Reeves. Reeves at the line, 69.6% from the stripe. First of the 1-and-1, bounces out. Just as good as of a defensive stop for Evangel. But back the other way they go. A lot of time left, 3:15 to go. And far side, a big 3 for Pritchett. Short. The threes that they've been making in the first half just have not been falling here in the second. And Matt Sherman telling him to slow down. Looking to create something offensively, use clock. Reeves. Stubblefield, wide open. Too strong. Rebound. Rebound by Reeves. Big board, and he'll head to the line. 2 shots the rest of the way. That's the 10th team foul on Evangel. This one on Steven Salvi, his third. So double bonus the rest of the way for CMU. Reeves to the line. This is the first. Keenan Reeves, the local kid out of Kansas City, Missouri. First year with CMU, formerly of Southern Wesleyan University. Second one short. Inlet, Salvi. Post has just not been too kind to him. The second possession for Evangel. Salvi from the perimeter this time. Corner, and looks like from my vantage point, Martinborough just bouncing off his knee, but it's a right view, but inbound for Evangel, nothing doing. Martinborough, mid-range, a big clutch rebound for Isaiah May. So working back the other way. Central can put Evangel on the brink here with the basket. Big pressure and a foul. Much to the dismay of Bert Capel. The foul on Autry Accord, his third double bonus for CMU. Stubblefield will shoot 2. As a team, CMU 16 of 22 from the line, 72.7%. Stubblefield will look to increase that number. First one's good. So at the story of the second half, CMU really turning up the defense on the perimeter. And in the post as well, Evangel only 20 points in the second half compared to 48 in the first. So a far cry from the first half as well as the shootout down in Springfield. Pritchett looking to drive, and he'll get the N1. Pritchett to the stripe. He's got 19. The foul called on Jaquan Morris, his second, team sixth. James Jordan will check in with his 4 fouls, look to play the rest of the way with the remaining 2 minutes. Big free throw here for Pritchett. Pritchett converts the N1. 75-71, inside 2 minutes to go. 2-possession game, entire defense should be open, entire playbook should be open for CMU as well. Not in you have to foul mode quite yet. Stubblefield looking to dish it out, bouncing it off of Alvarado, back to possession for CMU, 15 to shoot. And Central will call a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here with you. So as I mentioned, total change in the dynamic for the Central Methodist defense. It's like only allowing 23 points to Evangel in the second half. So by the end of the first half, Evangel was shooting nearly 60%, and CMU has gotten that down to 46.2. So at second chance points, CMU with 11 offensive rebounds and 35 in total. And inbounding with 15 seconds to shoot will be Everett Stubblefield on the near side. Gets it in. Stubblefield, clear lane, right-handed's good. And fantastic give and go from Keenan Reeves. 6-point lead. Evangel. Martinborough unable to convert the clear lane. Massive rebound for CMU. Driving. Jordan in for May. Throws one up. Scramble for the ball. Waved off. And a timeout for Central. .107 to go. CMU will inbound when we come back. So full timeout for CMU. We'll take a break as well. Tune in for the last 107, the finale. An excellent one here from Fayette. CMU up 6, 77-71. This is CMUEagles.com, HeartConferenceNetwork.com. CMU will inbound from the baseline, 107 to go. Welcome back to HeartConferenceNetwork.com and CMUEagles.com. It's been a thriller here in Fayette as the CMU Eagles look to upend the upstart Evangel of Valor. Taking that next step in the following season, following a stellar 2021 as we head into our final minute. Driving is a cord. Pritchett Spinning, not called for travel, but he is able to find Martinborough and able to inch closer. 4-point lead for CMU. So Evangel will call time, 30-second timeout. For Martinborough, that's his 9th point. That's his 9th. Headed to a very close. CMU could do a lot for themselves by converting on this next possession, putting it out of reach well with well in under a minute to go. So leading scores for CMU, Everett Stubblefield with 22, Jaquan Morris with 20, and several clutch threes on their ledger as well. 4 of 11 for Jaquan Morris, 2 of 6 from beyond the arc for Everett Stubblefield. Josh Pritchett with 20, on brand for him, considering 19.1 points per game, and Manrique Alvarado with 15 as well. Even Salvi starting off hot in the first half, but it hasn't been able to convert as much in the second half. 5 of 11 from the field for 12 points. Full court press for Evangel, and they'll right away they'll go to fouls. This one on Autry Accord, it's his 4th. CMU's been in the double bonus for a good 6 minutes now. So James Jordan will shoot 2. CMU as a team shooting 75.4% on the season. Jordan's first one is good. Jordan's 2 of 2 from the line. So Jordan will take a seat. Marcus Anthony will check in. .47 seconds to go, 6-point lead CMU. Evangel looking to convert quickly. And we'll get a chance from the charity stripe in the form of Josh Pritchett. Morris with the foul, is 3rd. So Pritchett will shoot 2. Pritchett's first one is good. DeVault will check in for Evangel, replacing Autry Accord. Second one good for Pritchett. Full court press the rest of the way. Intercepted by Pritchett. The last touch by Pritchett. CMU maintaining possession, just a little sliver of the clock going out. Keep an eye on that score over in Baldwin City. It's been close the entire night between Baker and Mid-American Nazarene. 90 seconds to go in that one. Baker holding on to a 3-point lead. I don't have the spread right in front of me. I don't think the lead has been larger than 5 as far as I've seen. A close one down in Baldwin City and one we're watching closely. Held ball, possession, and that's a critical jump ball because possession goes back to the Valor, so they get that stop that they were needing. So Anthony will check back in, and Autry Accord will check in. It's like all offensive playbook should be open for Evangel. You just need to get it within 1 score. They'll try with a 3. Rebound. Nothing doing for Evangel. Back the other way goes Central. And a foul on Salvi. That'll be his 4th. So it becomes a free throw game for CMU. Stubblefield to the line. critical miss on the other side for Evangel. Here, pin drop here in Puckett. Stubblefield misses the first one. A full timeout for Evangel. Second free throw on the other side. 4-point lead for Central. 27.6 to play. So we'll take a break, but I want to update on that Baker MNU game. MNU is inched closer. The 1-point game, under a minute to play in Baldwin City. Take a look at some of the other games that may have gone final. So Park is final over in Parkville. Missouri Valley victorious over Park University, 74-69. A victory for Mount Mercy, 61-52 over in Cedar Rapids over Culver Stockton. William Penn dominating as usual, 112-89 for the 7th-ranked team in all of NAIA men's basketball. I fully expect them to challenge for another trip to Kansas City, to Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City this March. Peru State in a defensive struggle, coming out victorious, 58-54, so they continue their winning ways. Looking to create Graceland 76-63. 1 minute to go over there. Looks like the Yellow Jackets will wrap up a victory in that one. And of course, one point game, MNU and Baker. Baker holding a slim 1-point lead with 48 seconds to go. Back here in Fayette, Stubblefield, the second of two, he missed the first one. Expect a quick transition off this rebound or inbound, and not a lot of time to work. Must make here for Evangel. Martinborough, back out for Pritchett. Pritchett will lay it up and out. Rebound, Salvi. A foul on the floor. So it's it should be a 1-and-1 for Evangel. The foul on Marcus Anthony, his first, and 2 massive free throws coming up for Steven Salvi. Salvi from the line, he's only 67.5%. None of that will matter as long as he makes this first one. Just give them a sliver of hope. Hopefully get it within a 1-score game. Salvi's first one away is good. A 1-score game, 12.1 to play, 79-76 CMU. An absolute thriller here from Puckett Fieldhouse. Misses the second one. Big rebound. Possession remaining, and out for, bringing it back, scrambling. CMU getting possession. Big hold up on the near side. And a lot of the clock shaved off. We're only 2.4 seconds remaining on the game clock. So the foul on DeVault, his first. James Jordan to the line for 2. Just needs one to essentially seal it. He misses the first. None bigger than this next free throw. It looks like Bert Capel will give James Jordan some time to think about this next free throw. 2.4 to play, 1-score game at the moment. Biggest free throw of the contest coming up on the other side of this timeout. This is CMUEagles.com, HeartConferenceNetwork.com. So welcome back to CMUEagles.com and HeartConferenceNetwork.com. Last 2.4 seconds of this contest. 79-76, one-score game, a lead for Central, and a massive free throw for James Jordan. Jordan misses, one-score game. And an immediate timeout by Bert Capel. And Evangel will have a chance to tie this one up. You know, they say the biggest free throws are the ones you make late, and just two potentially crucial misses by James Jordan. Trying to pull up the stats here. 79-76, 2.1 to go. It's like after video review, game trying to .3 shaved off the game clock after that miss by James Jordan. 20 of 30 from the line for CMU. And if you're Matt Sherman, you're hoping that does not come back to bite you on this next possession. Still in a very good spot. Evangel cannot, pending a colossal mistake on a made three and an and one situation. Evangel not in position to win off of the next offensive possession. But I fully expect Central Methodist, with 2.1 seconds to go, having all of their defenders stationed on the perimeter to prevent any. So this isn't the NBA where Evangel can inbound from midcourt. Or do you do the old John Rothstein technique where you always foul up three very late? We'll see if CMU decides to execute. A Hail Mary toss and blocked by CMU, and CMU will win this one. A score of 79-76, Central Methodist victorious over second place Evangel, avenging their loss in Springfield and the loss from last season here at Puckett. So CMU victorious will move to 15-9 overall, 12-6 in the Heart. Evangel will fall to 19-6 overall, 14-5 in the Heart. And 3-point lead for Baker, so very key for CMU, as they'll be able to inch closer to fourth place in the Heart, and hopefully securing at least one home game here at Puckett Fieldhouse on the final when postseason play arrives. So we'll wrap it up from here. CMU victorious 79-76 here at Puckett Fieldhouse, and the women victorious as well, extending their undefeated run and their own pursuit of a national championship. So, this is Phil Fortaleza. It's been a pleasure to narrate for you tonight. Charlie Brown, hope you get better soon. We can't wait to have you back. We'll see you next time here at Puckett Fieldhouse this Saturday as Mount Mercy will come in to take on your CMU Eagles. All right, so that's a wrap from here from Puckett. The Eagles victorious 79-76. You've been watching CMU Eagles men's basketball on HeartConferenceNetwork.com and CMUEagles.com. Good night from Fayette.